Alright, so I see a lot of people like hating on 3D food, right? So let's go over some things. 3D printing, right? So 3D printing in its most basic form, right? So 3D printing, also known as adaptive manufacturing, is a process to create solid objects from digital models by layering materials on top of each other. That is all it means, right? And so people that are so afraid of 3D printing, right, they simply don't understand what it means. It's not plastic, right? So part of this comes down to this fella here, right? So this fella here, right, he believes 3D printing uses plastic, right? He then goes on to say, bet you didn't think about that. But this is very interesting opinion for someone to have, right? People can't eat plastic, right? Can't properly digest plastic. It basically has like no nutritional value at all, right? There are microplastics in some food, right? So that's in just about everything, right? So let's go ahead and go microplastics. Microplastics, right? So right here. Now, it persisting for hundreds of years and can harm wildlife. Given, right? So I'm not going to sit here and say they're good things, right? But they're in just about everything. So when you say it uses plastic, no, it doesn't. Now, given, right? There could be like, microplastic concerns. The problem with that is microplastics are in just about everything. So let's go ahead and say, are microplastics in everything, right? Yes, microplastics are found in nearly everything in our environment and bodies, right? Including air, water, and food, right? So to sit here and say, oh, well, 3D printing, right, uses plastic. No, it doesn't. Let's go ahead and go, what is 3D printed meat, right? This is something people like they're so worried about, right? Real meat created from animal cells and muscle fat, grown in a lab, then layered by 3D printing. Like, this is essentially all it is, right? It is to mimic the texture and structure of meat, right? Now, 3D printed meat, right, is real meat created from animal cells and muscles, right, and fat, mind you, right, grown in a lab, then layered by 3D printing to mimic the texture and structure of conventional meat. People are so afraid of 3D printed meat, yet they don't seem to actually understand it, right? This is literally no different than a cow's meat, right? People like this fella here, right, are so afraid of it, right, and so scared that they're gonna be eating plastic. No, you won't. Have you ever bit into plastic? Just think about it. Have you ever taken a bite out of plastic? Like, these people that say these things are one of the reasons why humans seem to be unable to use new technology, because people are so afraid of it, right? You can't invent something that people are going to fear, right? Mind you, this is a person. This person represents the average person, right? So, like, though it seems very odd that I'm targeting this person right here, right? This is the basic average conspiracy theorist, someone that goes on to then disinform people. This person will have children and will spread these ideas onto their children, right? This is harmful and bad for our society, for people like this, right? And it's only been 5 minutes, and like, this person has done absolutely no research into this topic at all, even remotely, right? The fact that this person goes on to then say, I bet you didn't think about that, did you, pal? This is disgraceful. This person thinks that they are eating with this comment, if you will. This person thinks that they have done something. This represents the average person nowadays, mind you. They are so afraid their food is 3D printed and whatnot. This is what we have come to. This comment right here. This is the problem with our society, right? We have people like this. This person, why are you so mad? This is why. This right here, they're the reason we're falling and we're becoming more stupid as a society. They're the reason our children, they're failing to read. These people, they're the reason why that self-unalive rates are so high, right? Apparently YouTube wants to censor that word, right? And so these people, they're the reason for that. Yes, you're going to have these people, they're fear-mongering, and this represents the average user. Let's just view this person, right? So this person, right, he doesn't have anything on his channel or anything like that, again there, but this represents the average person, right? Again there, people that have hated on this, right, and people that are so afraid of it. This person there, we don't need 3D printed meat. That shit is cancerous. No, it is not, right? I didn't ask for proof of that, right? And then this person decided to interject on there and say it uses plastic. Bet you didn't think about that. This is our society for you. This right here is why we want to evolve as a society. This right here is why we're becoming more stupid, right? And people like this are directly making our society retarded, right? And this is sad. This is disgraceful, and we need to fix this. We need to start targeting these people, right? Calling them out. This is why education is so important, right? That's why I believe public school systems should be reworked and fixed, right? Because again, it was meant to make factory workers when we needed factory workers. It made soldiers when we needed soldiers. Now we need intelligent members of our society. We need to rework it again, right? This is disgraceful, this is sad, and this is depressing to see our society has become this. This is honestly just abhorrent. This is disgrace right here. This right here, right? This is what 300,000 years of human evolution, this is what it comes to. This right here is what it gets you. Disgraceful.